Hello, welcome back. This week's episode is all about how to use a time audit to build a wardrobe you love and will actually wear. I know, genius thought. Da da da. Let's jump into it. So, a few weeks ago, I did a time audit. My business coach advises us to do time audits to figure out where there's room for delegation, where there's room to maybe hire a new team member, etc. But one of the really cool things that came out of the time audit is how am I actually spending my time? And does my wardrobe support how I actually spend my day? I think a lot of times we're like, I want to build a wardrobe that reflects the woman I want to become. I want to build a wardrobe that is, part of the future vision I like see for myself. And it's very future focused, which I love. I'm all about envisioning your future self and becoming that future vision. However, I also firmly believe that the future version of you does not exist without the present version of you. And the present version of you and the person who wakes up tomorrow morning and the next day after that and the week after that, in the more immediate future, that person needs all the love and support that you can give them in order for you to one day become that future self that you envision, that you're so in love with their life. This is true when you're goal setting. This is true when you're creating goals for your business, your career, whatever it may be. But it's also true of your wardrobe. When planning your wardrobe, your style, your outfits, your shopping for said wardrobe on purpose. I also just recently taught the bra workshop, and one of the things we talked about was spend some time this next week. And how do you actually live your life? Because this is going to inform what kind of bras you need to support your lifestyle and your actual activities. And I think this is just an extension of that time audit, the bra workshop. It's all converging to what I'm bringing you today, which is let's spend some time over this next week being very aware, like little scientists. We're going to do some experiments this week, like mad scientists. How are you actually spending your time? And do you have the bras, the panties, the clothing, the shoes to support the actual activities that you do? If you want to get up and run, but you actually don't have the proper shoes for it, the proper sports bra for it, or even some really fantastic running tights so that you're not chafed all over the place, those now become excuses and a barrier to you running or becoming a runner or becoming a woman who runs marathons or even walks fast for a 5K, right? Sometimes we have clothing barriers to our goals and we don't even realize it. When you want to go to that Zumba class later on this week, do you have what you need to support that? If you're going to go out for brunch with friends, is it suddenly this like overwhelming, stressful calamity because you don't have the proper undergarments to go with the dress or the hat that you envisioned in your head because you saw something cute on Pinterest or the Instagrams? Like, are you missing things to help support you get ready for this brunch or this social gathering, since we're now collecting together again and touching each other and hugging each other again? Do you have what you need? If you're traveling for business again, are you suddenly like, holy crap, I don't have any suits that fit. I don't even have a blazer that fits. I don't even have any black pants. I don't have holes in the thighs. Like, I haven't worn heels in 3 years. What shoes do I have that I could do a whole day conference in? Do you have what you need to support your lifestyle? And the only way to find out is to actually look, number one, at how you spend your time. How do you spend your time? Let's check in this next week. From the moment you wake up till when you go to bed, start to think, did I have the clothing, the bras, the undies, the shoes to support my day? That's kind of how I want you to think at the end of the day. Did I have the right jammies in the evening? Did I have comfortable loungewear that wasn't free swag tees that made me feel janky as fuck? Did I have the proper undergarments for what I wanted to wear, but I ended up not wearing it because I didn't have what I needed on hand? And I do think it's important to do this, not just for the weekdays, but also on the weekend. I have a client right now who has a beautiful wardrobe. I mean, I get pictures from her every day as she's going off to meetings, flying to different locations. Her work wear wardrobe is gorgeous. That's not the issue. When she finally lands at home and spends the evenings, what is she wearing? And that's where we're going to do her up level. I have some clients who their loungewear is on point. They totally took me seriously when I was like, you could buy fancy pajamas. But now that they're venturing out again, it becomes a stressful experience because they don't have what they need on hand to support this little bit of a change in lifestyle. So, Glam Gal, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is you're going to do a time audit. You can start midweek as long as your time audit goes into a weekend. You're going to keep track of all the activities you do. And at the end of the day, you're going to ask yourself, did I have what I needed on hand to support my actual activities? And I want you to also break it down into categories. Did I have the bras I needed? Did I have the shoes I needed? Did I have the undies I needed? Did I have the clothing I needed? Was there something missing? Or you did pull from an archive. You're like, okay, no, I've stored this for forever. I'm going to pull out these things again. And you realize that your beloved blazer, your favorite sweater, whatever it may be, needs replacing. That's also a goldmine of information. What I ultimately want for each woman is to have a wardrobe, not only that you love, that fits you, but that you actually will wear. How do we make sure that happens? That we're buying pieces that fit your body, fit your personal style, but also fit your lifestyle. That's the third part of that fitting component. And that's what this podcast episode is all about. So, my darling dears, go forth and conquer. And remember, we are having the Style Clarity Challenge from March 14th to March 18th, where we are going to deep dive in how to make style easy, doable, and yes, so clear. All right, that's what I have for you this week. Miss J out.